bless you all. My name is Crystal Rosario. I belong to Iglesia de Dios Pentecostal MI de la Familia, located at 161 Barclay Street in Paterson, New Jersey. With Pastores Luis and Saida Sierra, I bring to you a capsule of faith. I want to share with you about something that is very important, trusting in God even when we don't understand what is happening in our lives. My Bible reading is found in Proverbs 3:5, verse 5 to 6. This passage teaches us to trust in the Lord with all our heart, not to depend only on our own understanding, but to acknowledge Him in everything we do and to trust Him to guide our path. I want to begin by asking you a question. Have you ever gone through something that you didn't understand and asked yourself, God, why is this happening? I think many of us can say yes. Sometimes we want to understand everything. We want to know why certain things happen, when things are going to change, and what is going to happen next. When things don't happen the way we want them to, it can be difficult to continue trusting God. But that is exactly where our faith begins to grow. The Bible tells us to trust God with all our heart. That means our trust in Him shouldn't depend only on what we can see, because we can only see a small part of our situation, but God can see much more than we can. We see the present, but God knows our future. So even when we don't understand what is happening, we can continue to trust Him. In my own life, I've also had moments when I didn't understand why certain things were happening. I've had moments where I felt confused, discouraged, or wondered why some things weren't happening the way I expected them to. I've learned that having faith doesn't mean that we are never going to have difficult moments. Having faith means that even during those difficult moments, sometimes we think that we need to have all the answers before we can trust God. But that's not true. Faith is trusting even when we don't have all the answers. When we don't know what to do, we can pray. When we are worried, we can pray. When we are waiting for an answer, we can continue praying. And when we don't understand the path in front of us, we can trust God. We can trust God knows where He is leading us. Proverbs 3:6 also teaches us to acknowledge God in all our ways. That means God shouldn't only be a part of our lives when we are having problems. We should seek Him when we are happy, when we are making decisions, when we are making plans, and when everything seems to be going well. Because when we put God at the center of our lives, we learn to depend on Him more. So if you're going through something today that you don't understand, I want to remind you of something. Just because you don't see an answer doesn't mean that God isn't working. Just because you are waiting doesn't mean that God hasn't forgotten about you. And just because your path is difficult doesn't mean that God has abandoned you. But maybe today you don't understand what you are going through, but you can trust that God knows your path. Continue praying, continue believing, and continue seeking God. And most importantly, continue trusting in Him. My capsule of faith for you today is trust in God even when you don't understand, because what you cannot see, God can see. May Proverbs chapter 3, verse 5 to 6 remind us that we don't have to have all the answers in order to trust God. If you don't know what to do today, seek God. If you're waiting for something, be patient. And if you are going through a difficult situation, don't lose your faith. Because God is still God even when we don't understand the process. God bless you all, and thank you for listening to this Capsule of Faith. Amen.